Alright, so here are the tablets. I got one in pink and one in blue only because it's the only colors they have, and I have two children. I want to distinguish between the two actual tablets. So it comes wrapped in plastic, so I'm just going to cut that out so that we can get these out of there really quickly. Alright, tablet number one. Okay, so we have the backing. This is so cute. It's the name of the company. This can peel off, which is awesome. So you just pull this out and it will sit like that to give them the ability to look at the tablet without them actually holding it. Alright, so let's see what else is inside the box. Okay, we have a USB-C cord and we have a wall adapter. Most tablets don't even come with this, so I'm really excited about that. It's a 10-inch tablet. We have some information, and we also have the tablet FAQ guide. I already had a tablet similar to this one, so I already know how it pretty much operates. All right, so we have the volume up, volume down, and we have the power button. Then we have the charging port, and then we also have an SD card here and a port for listening to music and things like that. All right, so let's turn this on, holding down the power button. All right. While that's going, we're going to open up the other tablet so we can make sure both of these are working properly. Now, the one thing I had a problem with my other tablet that was running the same type of interface, I guess you can call it, was my son, after a while, he dropped it. But before that, the actual tablet itself, the power buttons was like dented, and whenever I opened it up and I actually was like trying to fix it, it just kept on, it just wasn't working properly. So then everything else, and this is the same way it looked for the other tablet. So let's just get this one opened as well so you can see the pink color one. And on the pink one you have like a really soft type of green color. Again, pull it out like that, and this is the camera. You have the bumpers, so you want to turn this one on as well. A couple seconds, and then it automatically pops on. All right, so let's move forward with this one here. So basically you have that information right there populated. You definitely will want to link your Google account so you can have access to the Play Store. Right here it just says exit here to give you guys on how to operate it. Parental control, this is where you can go change the password. You can limit what apps are actually shown on the tablet itself, and here's where the kids access all of their games and stuff. So I believe by default the password is 000, and that takes you to the other side. So if you are a parent who actually needs a tablet as well, you and your child can share a tablet, because this is the overall of access to everything. You have access to the settings, you know, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. I mean, all of the things you would normally have on an Android tablet, you will have it in this area right here. So you also have a draw, and you also have the IWA. The IWA is where you have all the games and actually other things as well. Draw is where you can actually have the child go into coloring and drawing and things like that. So this allows them, hold on, I pushed the wrong button, so now I gotta go back. But yeah, that allows you to maybe you don't want them to play any games today, so you can go right ahead and say, well, you can just draw, you know, get your creativity on with that. So let's get off of this. Oh, and then you, on this page, you have the thing so you can clear all. And as you see, it's really, really fast with everything that it's doing. Gonna go back to the pink one now, making sure, yep, everything for this one is also working out pretty well. Giving me the same prompts as before. Again, give you some more prompts. So this is how this will look as well. So you have Montessori, First Learning, Brain, Mini Game, STEM, arts. Kids TV, I think it's really cool. If you have your Wi-Fi on, you can actually watch shows from YouTube and things like that. Right here it says no internet, so it's not populating up. So I'm going to connect to the internet so we can see how this works. All right, so I have it connected to the internet, and I'm going back to the kids area, which we have here. I'm going to press on the kids button. Okay, we already went through that. Now I'm going to let you guys see how the games and stuff work, because it is very intuitive. I do like that, especially because you have the ability to set how long your children are actually on these games, as well as, say for instance, you don't want your child to play a certain game. You need to have the internet on in order for this game to download it onto the actual memory in the tablet. If the internet is not on, you will see a screen like this, and it will just keep on doing that over and over and over again until you turn on your Wi-Fi and it can download it like it's doing right now, so that when the child goes back to a different time of the day, they can actually click on it and it will populate that game. So you do have a lot of control in that area. Plus, again, as I said before, you do have the ability to limit what the child is actually playing, which is also a wonderful, wonderful thing, because some games I don't want my child to play. This is a 2-player game, which is why it looks like this. So you would just, go like that. Look how fast it's operating, which is really, really cool. My children play this with themselves. They play it together sometimes, but they don't always want to share. But it's very, very intuitive, as you see. And then you have the pause on both sides. You have them go back into the home screen and choose another game. To see the actual movies I mentioned, or the TV shows, you go to Kids TV. And as you see here, Shaun and the Sheep, you have a bunch of different kid favorites, Coco Melon, and other things like that. If you were to download the app so the children can actually go to like maybe Disney or Netflix Kids or YouTube Kids, you do have that option as well. Some of these things are not the age for my child, so I would limit that only because a lot of these cartoons are very older and they're like rude and mean and says some certain things, so I cut those things out. So here is the learning section with more videos, again, as you see from YouTube. Then you have music. My children love Super Simple. You have stories. They can actually follow along with stories and learn to read and things like that. And then they have karaoke. So they have a lot of different things that you can actually utilize. And then you have the camera here where they can do the camera from the front facing, the back facing. You have the option to record. They can come back and view it in the gallery. They also have screenshot. You can take a screenshot of the whole actual page as well. Then you have the music, and then they can actually browse the internet if you want them to have access to that. Then you have the kids store, which is very, very similar to, I need to go back because I didn't want to go to draw. It took me to draw. I have to change that setting. Okay, go to Kids Store. This is where it actually allows the kids to install apps as well. So as I mentioned, if you wanted them to do like a Disney, if it's on here, or other type of apps, they can have this installed on the kids section without the adult needing to go to the adult side. And again, you have complete control over this and which ones they actually use. You have a category section over here. And you also can go by age, which I don't know why it's not populate. Oh, there it goes. So you have the category section here, and you can go by age, which goes from 1 year all the way to 11. And it shows you, just like kind of like Google, what's already installed, but you can uninstall it as well and open from here. But I like this because it gives my child the ability to have their own section, and then if by chance I need the tablet for some reason, I can use it myself. And it's a 2-in-1 deal. It's a great price point. I got it for like under $70. It was on sale on Amazon, and this bumper, the other one they had, it never cracked the screen. They dropped this thing a lot down the steps walking on our hardwood plank flooring. So yeah, these bumpers are really, really good, and you can just pop this out. So if you was to push this on the side, it will just pop up. This is all one case, and you have like basically the face of the tablet pushed in here. That's how I realized from the other one how that operate. So you're not able to switch this out. This is literally the backing for the entire tablet, as well as the part that actually saves it from being damaged. So I hope that helped you guys figure out if this is a good tablet for you and your family.